uppercut, leave you laid out on the floor. Try to duck and roll, hit and miss, now you counting stars. Should've practiced more, should've hit the mask, get out there more. Claim that you're the best. You gotta show me, son. Actions over words, baby boy. Is you real or what? Talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports, talking way too much, world come. Back sports,
Yo, shout out to the hottest chat in the MF and game, A Solid Official. No negotiation needed, period. You already know. We back with an open panel. Now, today's open panel is one of a few, just to have some of those voices on here to speak about the current state of affairs of Elchinchecka himself out of Baltimore, Maryland. If you don't know who he is, let me remind you who he is, right? He's unblemished, untouched. He's 30-0-1. 28 knockouts. The first draw he ever went happened to change a fighter's life. That fight has been Lamont Roach. Lamont Roach has received the best Christmas present that you can get while we still in the middle of an annual calendar. And we on the eve of some big fights. Lamont Roach has benefited substantially off the name of facing Elchinchecka himself, and that, my friends, is what you call giving back to boxing. Everybody gives out different. Everybody gives back different. But this, my friends, Lamont Roach is happy. He's content. Did he want to step in there with Tank Davis? Yeah, I believe so, because he would have got another check. But are we going to look at this as, did Lamont Roach believe 1,000% that he was going to win that fight? I can't say that. I can't say that at all. But you know what's in the chat? The link. The link is in the chat. I want to have an open panel about the Tank Davis distractors, those who feel some type of way about what he has going on. We have to talk about it while we got the time. I got some time right now. I want to, somewhat talk. I want to have a discussion, monologue, dialogues, whatever the case may be, man. BG, how you feeling, bro?
What's up, dog? Yes, I'm kind of hoarse, man. I'm kind of sick.
Hey, what is that, man? You been screaming at what? You been on them panels and shit, man, screaming and shit.
I got a cold, man.
Damn, dog.
Yeah, I wanted to show up though, man.
Hey, man, you a trooper, dog. I ain't gonna lie, man. You a trooper, bro.
Yeah, but I was saying I wanted to see Roach at least before Jake Paul. You know what I'm saying? Because he had a controversial draw, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I would have preferred. So that was my stance on it. But if Lamont Roach turned down, if he took step aside money, I can't take responsible for that. That's his fault. So if
now you're talking logical, man. That's all I'm saying, man. Come on now. The man took step aside money. He don't have no grievance about that, BG.
Yeah, so if he did that, then that's on him. Like, I wouldn't have took step aside money, but if that's what he wanted to do, that ain't Tank's fault, So it don't matter what I think. That was a dumb move to do. So, yeah.
I'm up here sending out. Hold on for a second. I'm up here still sending out some of these links, man.
Yeah.
How's the cold, man? How you been, bro?
I've been okay, man. Just trying to get better, man. Still,
You ain't on that honey, man.
no, I ain't take no honey.
Yeah,
I'm
you
not,
need to do that, man. That shit work, bro.
yeah, I'm gonna do that in a minute, then. And some tea or something.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, I wanted to show up to tell you that though, because I heard he took step aside from Blue Blood, but I wasn't sure if it was true. But if he did, then that's on him. You know, I can't try to protect him for something he decided to do. You know, but no, from the beginning, I'd rather have seen Lamar Roach before Jake Paul at least. But if he took step aside, then that's over with. You know, that's his fault.
Yeah, they got to hold Lamont Roach accountable, bro.
Yeah,
That's all. If he was content with taking step aside money and not going in there challenging for the title, hey man, they got a rematch clause, didn't they? I mean, come on. You
yeah,
ain't too eager to prove to the fans that you have now level changed and you're an elite competitor now. You're considered an elite. You know what I'm saying? You're getting all this new profound attention from going the distance to a draw with Tank Davis. So what next?
yeah.
You need to expound upon that. You need to build on that situation that people are now glorifying you for. That's all I'm saying.
He was talking about two fights from the beginning anyway. So
Mm-hmm.
why would you not take it? And then I don't like how he high siding on um, Gary Russell Jr. and then Carmel Moten. Like, I know he haven't accomplished a lot, but like I was saying yesterday on YSN panel, I feel like the Carmel Moten fight, it'd be bigger than any fight he had in his career besides Tank. I feel like that fight would be bigger. And you talking all this stuff, shut up for whatever he'd do to him. Do it then, nigga. He calling you out.
Oh, Lamont Roach said that to Camille Moten.
Yeah. Because
I
Floyd
mean,
said he'd put the fight on, even if he got to pay his own money.
mm,
He'll pay out his pocket.
man, Camille Moten, in my opinion, I don't know if he should get a shot yet. I mean, who has he fought for a title? I'm not trying to go back to the Keith Thurman, Errol Spence, go get a belt type of chorus line, right? But I'm just saying,
Yeah.
who has Camille Moten fought? Even when it comes to Lamont Roach, he has fought Jamel Herring and freaking Hector Luis Garcia. So, I mean, not to mention Tank. I'm just saying he has some champions on his belt. Camille Moten,
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I think he gets outboxed seriously.
That's true. But, he doing the same thing to Gary Russell Jr., who accomplished more than Lamont Roach. So it's just like
Yeah,
he taking this draw way overboard. Like you didn't even win a fight, nigga, and you just
exactly.
he doing too much. That's all.
He is, man. Shout Haynes. What's good with fam?
Man, I just got the link right now. How long you been on?
Man, what does the clock say, Haynes? It says about 8 minutes, god damn it.
So you came on straight with the panel. Okay, I was like, damn, you never come on straight with the
Oh,
panel. I was like,
I thought you always had the time down and shit. You know, you say, hey man,
man, this
you was
guy right
on
here, this guy.
16 minutes and 30 seconds last yesterday. You know, I thought you already had the time locked, dog.
Bruh, I was confused, bro. I was like, what the hell, nigga? Like, what? But
Hey, I
anyway,
know,
man,
man.
we just general boxing talk, or you have a subject?
No, I just wanted to talk, address, those who had a problem with Tank fighting Jake Paul.
Oh,
That's all.
like I said to Gooch, man. Anybody hating on the tank fight with with Paul should also have the same energy towards Canelo having the fight with Paul, because that's what he was going to do to go get a bag, and Tank deserves to get a bag just like anybody else that's getting their head pounded in for a living. Like he wants to have generational wealth after he leaves this sport, and him fighting Roach is not going to do that. So as much as I don't want to see the fight from a boxing standpoint, I want the young brother to win, so I'm not against it.
Bruce Gas, the OG in the building. What's good? Good
What's
point
up?
made, King.
Brother Will Combat Sports, how we doing this morning?
I'm
Haynes
good,
Legacy,
man. How you
Oakland,
How
doing,
you
South.
OG?
doing?
What's up,
Nice
bro?
to, nice to see you, cats, man. You know, I look at this fight as entertainment, bro. I mean, this is
Mhm.
Bonham and Bailey's circus. There ain't nothing wrong with a guy going out there and making life-changing money one shot. I mean, you know, we know how Tank is. Tank doesn't care about belts. He doesn't care about
Yeah.
legacy. He doesn't care about the Hall of Fame, man. He
Mhm.
wants to make a comfortable life for himself and his family, bro. And I can't knock a man for that, man. You know, this is life changing money. This is fucking forever money. How can anybody knock a guy for that?
For real, that's millions. I want to ask you, Bruce, the Lala Zato fight and Muhammad Ali. What do you think Ali got paid out and out? Lala Zato got paid back in the day for that exhibition. Do you
Oh,
remember?
yeah, oh yeah. In fact, I saw an Ali exhibition in 1978 at the Providence Civic Center. He
Okay.
fought three guys. He fought Alonzo Johnson, a former sparring partner. He fought John Dino Dennis for 3 rounds, a guy who fought George Foreman from Rhode Island, and he fought who was the last one? The last one was it escapes my mind right now. But fighters do these exhibitions. Right now we're in a social media era, so all the eyes are upon him. But Ali, he did the Lyle Alzado. He did a couple of exhibitions. You know, he did several throughout his career to make money. Marvin Hagler did exhibitions, but now because it was a social media, it's a huge event. I mean, fucking
Hmm.
Jake Paul. I mean, this guy's got 1 million social media followers. You know, this is
Yeah.
beyond boxing. I was at a party last week, guys, and there were people from Washington there, and Baltimore rather. And you know, I'm making small talk and you know smoking the J with him. I said, hey, you guys know Tank Davis? Nobody knew Tank Davis.
Mm.
Wow.
This was Washington State.
This is Washington D.C.
Mm. That's hard to
Baltimore,
believe.
Baltimore, D.C. I couldn't believe it. You know, these are young hip people. And I'm saying, they're just not boxing fans. But see, Jake Paul, they know Jake Paul. And when I say Jake Paul's going to fight Tank Davis, then I'm going to have to look into that. So it's like it's
They didn't have ankle monitors on, did they, Bruce? They might have
it's
just got out of detention, man. They might not,
well, I mean, they were.
Jay got 28 million followers.
God damn. I didn't know
Yeah.
he had that many. I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. I just think right now, with Tank getting the bag, I think is just like Bruce just said, just like I'm saying, and many others. He's been 12 years in the game. He's made it perfectly clear that his intentions is to retire. Now, let's just say, for instance, he fought somebody that was a champion. It's really no superstars at 135 pounds. It's really no superstars. Like, but for them in Washington D.C., it's hard for me to believe that no one them dudes. I don't know. I don't know where they came from. I don't know if they came over here from another freaking state or universe. But for them to be in the Washington D.C. area and don't know Tank, I got a question. How old were they? Were we talking about 7 or 8 years old? I don't know, Bruce. You know
No,
what
bro,
I'm saying?
I'm talking 40 to 50-year-olds. They're clueless. You know, it's
Oh yeah,
boxing is a
40 or 50 years
boxing is
old.
a
Yeah,
niche sport. Boxing is a niche sport, and if you're not a
yeah,
follower of boxing, then you know Tank Davis was he a football player? You know, was
yeah,
he
yeah.
UFC?
Yeah.
But see, Jake Paul, he transcends that. Jake Paul turns this into an event. He's bringing people in who don't know boxing, but they know Jake Paul, and he's fighting
Yeah.
this little knockout artist from DC, Tank Davis. Yeah, hey, I'll tune into that.
Yeah, Jake Paul, 28 years old too. Plus, he has a lineage. His foundation is Vines back in the day, before Vines phased out, and social media filtered in and so forth like that. But yeah,
Yeah.
I used to somewhat despise the Paul brothers a little bit until I talked to a dozen fighters and got their take on what they believe or what they thought process is on Jake Paul and what he brings to boxing. And neither one of them was upset, and that's when I changed my stance on the Paul brothers. When I found out, I was being mad at something that the actual boxers aren't mad at, I said I'm wasting my time feeling some type of way about
Yeah.
him coming in here getting opportunities certain boxers would never get. I mean, they wasn't mad. They said, okay, he's bringing money to the sport. Okay, cool. You feel that way? All right, cool. I'll take a
And
different stance on it. Hey,
and,
what
and
up,
Jay
Square?
B Square, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you good.
Oh, that's beautiful, man. Yeah, it's not even, I can't even see if it's going or not like that. Yeah, I just wanted to pull up, man. You know, you don't always do open panel, so I wanted to go show some love. And you know, I don't run from no smoke. I know some of them shots. I know you know.
I don't know. I don't know. Explain. We're talking about some of them shots. I wasn't taking those shots, dog.
Nah, I'm playing with you, man. I'm playing with you. You know it's all love, Square. Yeah, man. I just I'm with you. I'm with you, and I think Bud gonna stop. Canelo said the same thing. All right, Lamont took the step aside money, so it is what it is, right?
Yep.
We can all agree on that, right?
Yeah.
Yep. We agree.
Now we also can all agree though that I'm not mad at Tank getting the bag, but this isn't like necessarily a good look as far as, you know what I'm saying, the sport, especially somebody who's went so far to be vocal to criticizing Jake Paul's influence in the sport. But fast forward to now, here we are, November 14th. You're gonna do the monkey dance with him. I ain't mad at it. Get you a bag. But let's not call it let's stop trying to call it like it's some type of dope power move when it's a money grab. And we all know the boy really wasn't committed to the sport anyway. He said it numerous times out his mouth.
And he criticized Crawford for getting the bag too.
Yeah. So your point, 330, is that you look at Tank as somewhat sipping on a cup of hypocrisy. He went back on his word, and you know he's not showing integrity, the little integrity that boxing should have, right?
Pretty much. There you go. Like, you know, remember all that shit he talked about the turkey about you can't just buy me, it's bigger than money. Fuck that, to send me a couple more Lamborghinis and all. Remember, he was talking that fly shit.
Yeah, he was talking fly shit. That Square. Hey, hold on for a sec. He was talking fly shit, Square, right? But boxing in itself, I always say this, man. Like, we have felons and criminals in the sport all day, every day. Boxing, you know, it's full of lies, man. It's full of deception. And you know, certain things that you believe you're going to get from boxing, it's just all smoke and mirrors, man. It's the hocus pocus of the magic show. So I don't look at the fighters themselves when they fuck up and show us, hey, I know I was criticizing this person previously, but now I'm gonna go get the bag. Yeah, you're right. He did criticize it. Yeah, he is showing his contradiction. He has, but Tank, at the end of the day, I guess the older you get, the more mature you get, right? I don't know. Maybe he's getting mature about it. Maybe he's willing to say, fuck it. I go get the bag with Jake Paul. I don't care what nobody say.
I mean, I'm not mad at you. There's no pushback to what you just said. But honestly, I think it's them goddamn legal fees.
Okay.
Man, I think if he's gonna go back on his word against Paul, he should definitely go work with Turk if he wants to make a big bag. So he should retract everything negative he said about Turk and go on ahead and get that Turk money. That's what I would do if he really wants to get the money that he's talking about.
I mean, but you know, Big Turk gonna put him in there with a big name. He's not gonna put him there with a soft touch. If Boots can't get in that motherfucker with 2 tune-ups, Tank ain't gonna be able to go in there and fight a soft touch.
Especially after when respected that man. You know good and damn well, Turkey, as professional as he likes to come off, Turkey got a petty streak. If Tank signs with Turkey, Turkey's gonna make sure that first fight is a fight.
Yeah.
And then Jake Paul said, even though it's an exhibition, he talking about knocking Tank out. So, you know, we can't get mad if Tank get Nate Robinson out there, man. Because Jake, he a pretty big dude and he got some pop. So I don't see this a win that easy for Tank. It's not gonna be easy, you know what I'm saying, if you do win.
I'm gonna respect the fact that BG, that you're a little bit under the weather due to the words that's coming out your mouth. But Jake Paul ain't knocking out no goddamn Elchinchecka, man. That ain't happening, bro.
Positive. Square. You 100% positive.
Hey, I'm 101% positive there, Square. 101%. Look, why would Tank and let's just say it's 40 million, 40, 50 million. Why would he go in there and jeopardize even a bigger bag fighting Jake Paul, who already has a loss, and his loss is to a real boxer who you couldn't even compare to Tank. You can't compare Tommy Fury to Tank. If Tommy Fury was fighting Tank right now, would y'all go in there and say, hey man, Tommy Fury, he went in there with Jake Paul already. He got a chance against Tank, man. Tank ain't been this way. Do anybody give Tommy Fury a chance of beating Tank Davis? I don't think so.
No, Tommy Fury not a puncher like that, but you think in a fair fight, it's a foregone conclusion that Tank can't get knocked out by Jake Paul. If it's a normal fight.
Okay.
Hey, who's talking?
I'm sorry. My bad. I didn't have it on mute. I was getting my crew.
Oh, okay. I thought you had something to say. Just chime in whenever you get something to say, Haynes. Whatever.
I would say if it's in a fair fight, like, you able to knock somebody out, long as they don't have that as a stipulation. You think it's a guarantee that Tank can't get knocked out by Jake Paul?
This is the only reason I'm saying that. Tank, when it comes to the history or the resume that Jake Paul has, who has Jake Paul with a name? Did he knock out Anderson Silva? He only knocked out the MMA guys who was over the hill, who wanted a check. Ben Askren and Tyrone Woodley was knocked out the same exact way. It's rehearsed the same exact way, bro. Then when it comes to Tommy Fury, he didn't even come close to knocking them out. And then the last opponent that he was with, come on, man, he locked up in goddamn Guadalajara, Mexico, in the backwoods for being an enforcer, dog. Like, come on, he didn't even come close to knocking him out.
Yeah.
Well, you got to remember, you got a 135-pound guy, a lightweight, taking on a cruiserweight.
Yeah. What's the weight class? What's the weight class they're fighting at?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know. And in exhibitions, things can happen. When you get two human beings throwing punches at each other and they're supposed to take it easy and not hurt each other. I mean, dude, it goes way back to when Jack Johnson did an exhibition with a guy named Stanley Ketchel. And you can go look this up. Yeah. Stanley Ketchel got a little crazy. He knocked Jack Johnson down. Jack Johnson got up and knocked his fucking teeth out.
Yeah, it was all his gloves and shit. Yeah,
that's just like Sugar Ray Leonard had that little exhibition. He told old boy to take it easy. He popped him in his eye.
Yeah. Hey, Bruce, you talking about the one dude where Jack Johnson hit him so hard that his teeth were stuck in his gloves?
Yeah, that was Stanley Ketchel, the middleweight champion.
I remember. I watched it. Yeah, they got film of that.
Because in an exhibition, anything can happen. Like I was telling you before, when I saw the Ali exhibition, and the other guy was Jimmy Ellis, former heavyweight champion. He was one of the third one. When Ali fought the local guy, he went down. I mean, Dino Dennis hit him, not legit, but Ali went fucking. His legs went out from under him. He put on a show. So these can be shows, but if you get crazy, you're dealing with a professional boxer. You may get your head taken off. There's where the interesting factor comes in with this entertainment fiasco. Anything can happen.
I agree with you, Bruce. I agree with you. But one thing I have to make, in my imaginary world there, Bruce, is that maybe he had dentures on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because goddamn Jake Paul, man, he ain't no goddamn Jack Johnson there, Bruce. He ain't knocking no teeth out there, Bruce. I'm just saying he ain't knocking no teeth out.
But Hank is though. But Tank is though. Tank could take his chops off though.
Yeah. Tank can test the chin. One thing about fight camps, they don't really build the chin. You can build the neck area and all that, but Tank has legitimate knockout power. I haven't seen that from Jake Paul. He knocked out Nate Robinson.
Tank has a temper. Tank has a temper also. Yeah. Remember that.
Yeah.
I got a question though.
I gotta go, guys.
Okay. Hey, appreciate you, Bruce.
Hey, Bruce, peace to you, man. But yeah, my question about what you said there, Scott, is Tank does have knockout power that we've seen translate from the 120s, 130s, and even when he fought 140. But have we seen, remember all the hate that people said about Bud in different fights? Have we seen that punch fight somebody 10, 20, what that punch would do to somebody 10, 20, maybe even 30 plus pounds heavier than you? Now, that's my concern about this, because what Bruce Gass was saying is real. You never know what you're gonna get in the exhibition. Hell, Apollo Creed versus Drago was an exhibition, but seriously,
Come on, see square,
There's a
see
lot of weight
square,
there. There's a
I
lot of weight.
would, that's what
see
I was gonna
square.
say
You come
next.
on now, square. You know goddamn well, Drago,
You
man.
took that,
Hey, look,
bruh. You
man.
take that.
Hey, man, we watched Logan Paul go in there with Floyd Mayweather and was up there winging away. He still couldn't get Floyd to touch the canvas.
Now, but
That's
And
look,
that was in
but
Florida. That was in Florida, man. Come on, man. He still couldn't get that dude to
you
man.
touch
know,
the canvas.
Man,
before Bill,
come on, Square, man. That is Floyd though. Tank is different than Floyd, and I love
yeah,
fights off the back foot, but Tank will want to mix it up. That's why Tank looked so bad against Lamont Roach. Tank wanted to try to mix it up and found somebody who was mixing it up with him, wasn't going backwards, and in fact was pushing him back, and it just looked crazy. That's why a lot of us are like, nah, Tank, you need to see Lamont again. You know what I'm saying?
that's what I was gonna say before Bill
Okay.
go. Tank said he felt sluggish at 140. So is he gonna come in bigger than that and be even less than he was? And the
He's
weight
gonna have
difference.
to. He gonna have to feel. He definitely gonna feel sluggish. Come on, man. Look the his height. He puts on weight. He gets wider. You know what I'm saying? Jake Paul has a pretty good height on him to the point where he can put on muscle mass and he looks bulky, but he can hold it better than Tank. We know that. We don't know how Tank gonna look. We just know when he used to balloon up in between fights, they used to call him like Cabbage Patch Kid and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know, chubby cheeks and shit. But this is an exhibition, and I do believe, man, that there's going to be stipulations in there both ways. I do believe it's going to be bilateral stipulations in there for both fighters. And it's going to be the same shit that we just seen with Amanda Serrano, Katie Taylor. They're going to just be moving around, you know, fainting and doing that, acting like going to throw a punch for the whole entire fight. I don't see any controversy in this, man. Because how does it benefit Tank from getting a bigger fight after Jake Paul? Jake
So
Paul can
that's what I'm
lose.
saying. It's gonna be like scripted there. It's not gonna be real. I'm saying a real fight.
It's
But
exhibition. It's not real at all anyway.
what promoter do you know that can put on a fight and he's the main event? Jake Paul. There ain't no other promoter does that, man.
Yeah.
Bill, what's good?
Oh man, I hear all the craziness right now.
Well,
Don't
what's
nobody
crazy,
want to
man?
call.
Explain to me.
Don't nobody want to call. Salute to the panel, man. What's up, Dub? Because I know
What's
how
good?
you is.
So
I'm clear. I'm clear.
Yeah, you should be crispy, man.
Yeah, I'm on the porch. You know what I mean? Just enjoying the craziness. I mean, breaking news.
I mean, don't talk your talk, man. I want to hear what you got to say.
I mean, breaking news. You said, "Oh boy, I took step aside money, so I can't call Tank a duck." Okay. I'm just saying, Tank, just come out and say what you got to say, bro. That's all I'm saying. You can get this bread all you want. Just say what you got to say, man. Quit letting your fans do it.
What's that? What's that, Bill? Like you come in here talking in securities manner, a roundabout way, cutting through the business, going through
I'm saying,
stoplights and shit, man. Come on, get back on the highway, god damn it. Let us know what you're saying.
What I'm saying is, come out and say, I'm going to get this bread, then I'm gonna do whatever. We can't make these boxers fight. We can't make these boxers fight nobody, man. We know you scared of Shakur. We know you scared of a lot of these other fighters.
Oh,
Belts don't matter. There it is. Somebody got to do it, dude. Somebody got to do it, dude. Somebody got to do it. It can't just be one sided, man. Ain't gonna be no friendly conversation, man.
Well, look, Tank, he came out.
bro, this man's not scared, bro. What? He's a professional
Talk to
boxer,
him,
bro.
Haynes, man.
What is he
What is he scared of,
bro?
Bill?
He's scared of losing.
Come on, man. What is he scared of? See, look, Bill. I know for a fact that you didn't show no type of fear when you heard Tank was fighting Lamont Roach. It's not a single live stream or panel you was on where I heard you say, "Hey, man, hey, this gonna be tough for Tank."
I ain't named Roach. I said Shakur.
And that's even worse. That's even worse. You didn't even name him.
Tank said
Hey, Roach. He took step aside money. He not messed himself up.
Yeah.
I mean, you making it relevant now. I mean, it's cool. Yeah. Tank going to do what he do. You took step aside money. You can't be out here saying, "Oh, he ducked. I told y'all." Like, get off the internet, bro.
Right. Exactly.
You took that check. It's over with. I don't know want to hear nothing about none of that.
But when you criticizing Shakur after he fought Artem, That he was boring, he's a snooze fest and all that? I mean, did that
No,
come
that
off?
wasn't me. That wasn't me. I take every
No, I'm just
win.
asking, was
With
that ever in your conversation that you wasn't pleased with that performance? Because I
I'm
feel a lot of
pleased with a
Shakur
dub.
fans are coming back after the
I'm pleased
Williams
with a
Taylor.
dub. No,
Okay.
I'm pleased with a dub. I don't care. I not watch Floyd a lot. You know what I mean? So every Floyd fight wasn't just amazing, and Floyd was doing all this acrobatic shit. It
Yeah.
was just what it is. What it is. He got the dub. On to the next.
Yeah.
You know, everybody want to knock out because they see Tank knocking people out, and then when this Roach fight happened, they like, oh shit, we got to see it again. I'm like, no, just go and fight Shakur and get this work, get it out the way. You know, go on to Jake Paul. You know, make your video game, whatever you got to do. Just know who waiting on you.
Who's
You
that?
know, I'm
Shakur?
Yes.
Is his hands okay now? I'm just asking.
Yes, yeah, they is.
I
It
haven't
don't
really been
matter.
on the phone.
They
Okay.
they just got to be good for one night. It don't even matter, Dub. Don't start that, Dub. Talking about his hands.
He taking
I'm
7 months
just
off.
showing concern. That's all. As an older
No
elder,
concern.
as an older
Concern.
elder, I was just showing
Disingenuous,
concern, man.
That's some disingenuous shit, WCS, bro. Come on, man.
Hey, Dub, serious, bro. Dub,
Hey,
serious.
Haynes, I'm just asking, man. I'm like, I want to know if the man's knuckles is okay. I don't want no excuses, bro. That's all.
Shakur
Bro,
said
I'm
taking
just
7
saying
months.
we can't give Tank love for this for going to go get this bag and then hate on Shakur at the same time, bro. That's not.
I cannot believe. Look, I cannot believe you consider it to be hate. I just said I want him to be 100%. You know, because his fans just start re-supporting him, if that's even the word. They just revisit Shakur after the Williams Cepeda fight. I just want to make sure that after Tank come off this Jake Paul bag, that Shakur is ready, that Shakur is healthy. That's all.
Shakur
Okay. If that's the case, is Tank out of jail? Is he all right?
Yeah. Okay. Tank is out of jail, and that's a little bit of profiling going on. That's a little bit of profiling, black on black profiling.
I'm not doing what you know. Yes, you know I am, bro.
No, it's all good. It's all good. You know, we used to this.
Shakur said he was taking 7 months off for his ass.
So basically, Shakur is not going to fight next until Tank finished the Jake Paul fight.
Yeah, for sure.
Okay. All right.
I mean,
7 months.
You gonna bring Blue out, man. You keep on saying this about Shakur, man.
I'm surprised Blue even ducking the smoke right now. I sent him a link, and he's not even on here, man.
Hey, WCS and the panel, man. Salute y'all. I'm gonna get off because I can barely talk, but I'm gonna listen there, man.
Hey, man, get some honey and lemon and that, tea, man, hot tea, bro. For real, man. Get better, bro.
Yeah, man, go on, rest up and get better. Hey, Square, I got to get up out of here. I got some family stuff to do, man. But it's great talking to you. And if you are 100% sure that there is no possible way Jake Paul can knock out Tank Davis, me and you might have to have a off the camera conversation because I don't mind spending your lunch money.
Okay.
I still love you, Square, man. I'm gonna catch up with you real soon, though.
Yeah, I love you, man.
That is nasty work to anybody that believes that Tank or Paul is going to get knocked out in this fight.
It is nasty work, man. They just in denial, bro. They're in denial.
I just think this is a good event for up and coming fighters or whoever gonna be on the undercard. I ain't even worried about this fight. You know what I'm saying? I look for the undercard mostly with the power shit because it's like a wrestling match. This WWE, WCW, WWF, whatever you want to call it. But it's that. No, this ACW. That's what this is. This ain't even got no name on it yet.
That nigga said ACW. Yeah.
Hey, man, the entertainment of boxing is changing. We've seen a lot of that happen in the last several months. You know, we've seen the Riyadh season shit take off. We've seen somewhat of the networks leaving and switching up from PBC to freaking Top Rank and all that. I mean, it's been a shuffling, of going on how the broadcast is going to work, how the damn fighters are going to fight, this, that, and the other. Man, it's revisions going on in front of us that we just have to deal with. And this is no different. You know what I'm saying? We always talk about best fighting the best. This is no different what Tank is doing, bro.
Okay. All right. Yeah. No, this is no different. Okay. Well, I think it's good for boxing, but bad for boxers. It's good
I
that
mean,
these boxers can get
you
some
just
bread.
seen Tyson fighting, bro. You just seen Tyson fight Jake Paul, 58 years
Yeah.
old, man.
Yeah, that's good for boxing, not good for boxers. I mean, only person that's good for is whoever he put on the undercard. So it kind of
Okay.
makes sense. You can't we can't hate on Powell for doing what he can do. You know what I mean? They giving him bread to do this. You know what I mean? He an influencer. He influencing people to come and watch him box. That's cool.
Tank is an
But
influencer too.
yeah, he be wearing purses and he got nail polish. I mean, he got like your little hairdos and stuff. You know, he is influencing some of these people out here to wear tight jeans and stuff like that. But you know, it is what it is. He a knockout artist. So, you know what I mean? And that kind of help, you know. That kind of help. You know what I mean? You knock him up, I ain't nobody gonna say nothing about you got on a pink fur like Cameron and
I thought we was more so orientated inside the ropes, that Bill, just inside the ropes.
no.
I'm not really concerned about what's going on in his personal life with what his
look. Jake Paul don't just do boxing though. He ain't just come and they just worried about what he do in the ring. They worried about what he do on a day to day. So that's an influencer. You know, I mean, they worry about who he talk to, who he hang with, you know, and Tank about to go into
Tank
that
got his
ring.
from the mud though. You know, Jake and Logan Paul parents had money.
Well,
We won't be technical about it.
I mean, Tank did get it out the mud, man. But how much mud you need?
Enough to take a money fight. Enough. You know, when you retire with no pension, when you about to retire with no pension, man, you have to make those moves, man.
See, the difference between me and them, I'm not worried about the bread. Go get your money, bro. Feed your family. Do what you got to do. Just, you know what I mean? I'm
with
not
that
one of them
bread,
fans.
though, Bill, he can buy the clothes that you're talking about, and he can go up here and get the mani pedis and shit like that. That don't have nothing to do. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying he can spend money on that shit.
I'm talking about if you don't believe and care about your legacy, cool. I mean, this fight is not nothing against your legacy. It's just what you're gonna do after. Everybody mad about what's going on now. They need to worry about what's going on after. He going to get this bread. It's evident. He told one of his fans, shut the hell up and be a fan. Okay, there you go.
Yeah, I seen that.
I mean, that's it.
I didn't find that offensive. I didn't find that offensive at all.
That was hella offensive, bro. Like, what? Yeah, one of your fans.
Yeah.
Cut the hell up, be a fan. That was that, bro. I like Tank, bro, but that, come on, WCS, that's fucked up. You tell one of your fans, somebody that's supporting you, that to shut up and be a fan. Like, what? Shut the fuck up and be
the
a
way
fan.
I look at it, there, Haynes, is I really don't know if that's a fan or just a troll. I don't know. So I say I didn't take it no type
he said,
of way, man.
I love you. He said, we love you, Tank. But you know what I'm saying? He said, he started off with love. And he said, shut the hell up and be a fan.
Well, you know, boxing is a tough-skinned type of sport, man.
You right. I'm
just saying, boxing is a tough-skinned sport. Haynes, come on, man. Y'all, it must be bad weather. It's raining down here too. God damn. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just saying, bro. I agree with you.
I guess it's a lot of melancholy going on this morning. God damn.
That's what it is.
Paul, the Jake Paul is a great money fight. It's gonna definitely leave him with generational wealth, and I commend him for that. But was anybody asking for this fight? No. Nobody's asking, and you know my argument about the Roach thing. He should never fight Roach again, probably, because it's not going to help Roach. It's not going to help Roach to get knocked out by Tank, because we all know that Tank carried him in that fight. So Roach might want to leave.
Whoa! I ain't no carry.
He definitely carried.
We ain't gonna put him in the basket like that. Now, come on,
like a brand new duffel bag for real. 2 straps.
Yeah.
Carried him like a newborn baby, like a newborn baby, bro. Come on.
Hey man, you know,
like Pete Person.
Hey. I mean, it's a lot of new Roach fans. That's cool. There's a lot of people that
Yeah,
try to act like,
bandwagon
oh
riders.
man, I knew about Roach. No, just cut it out. Like it just cut it out. I mean, everybody thought Roach was gonna go in there and get his ass knocked out because he got pulled up. He did a good thing. He had a good game plan. Tank was off or whatever. But all I'm saying is when he run up against Shownuff, he getting his ass touched. That's his new name, Shownuff. Don't nobody come up with it. Don't nobody try to use my shit for Shakur. His name is Shownuff.
Shownuff.
And ain't no Bruce Leroy. Ain't no Bruce Leroy in 135.
I mean, to be honest with you, man, the fighters got to touch gloves to open up the damn fight. So that's, I mean, at least you get to touch Tank glove before Tank touch him while he's up there against the ropes. Do that Williams Cepeda shit. Do that Williams Cepeda shit on Tank. You know, hang up on the ropes a little bit. Go ahead. Ask Leo Santa Cruz what happened while he was over there.
This what Dub do, man. I appreciate you, Dub, man.
I wanted to address this screenshot right quick because you know the reason why Tank said what he said because he said love you Tank. Okay, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Love you Tank. Okay, it's inserting yourself as if you've been there since he laced up when he was 7, 8 years old. But we gotta see who is we. Somebody that don't even contribute to Tank rise.
The fan.
We don't know. We gotta see the rematch with Roach. See, it sounds like he's more so of a Roach fan than a Tank fan.
No, he said we gotta see the Roach rematch too. He was saying include that with the Jake Paul shit.
No, he seemed like a Roach fan that's trying to dictate what Tank should do next in his career. And that is the reason why he got the response the way he did.
Okay, that's how you look at it.
He don't dictate no demands.
That's how you look at it, but I look at it as he tired of arguing with motherfuckers around him about what the fuck Tank doing. That's what I look at it as. I'm tired of arguing with these motherfuckers. I'm vouching for you, and everybody saying this and this about you. We need that Roach rematch too. See,
that's good, Bill.
He with the Paul fight. Yeah. And he like, can you do the Paul fight and the Roach fight? That's all he asking. Like, what's wrong with that? I don't see nothing.
I'm just saying, he's saying, but we gotta see the rematch with Roach too. It's almost like he's a Roach fan, but yeah, you can go out here and fight Jake Paul. But we, the Roach fans, we gotta see you rematch Roach. So this dude ain't a Tank fan. This dude ain't a Tank fan.
Where are you getting that from out of this, bro? Like,
my translation by reading. I mean, I'm reading
out the air.
I'm reading
out the air.
Thumbnail, dog.
No, he did not. He didn't say I love you, Roach. I love you, Tank and Roach, or I love Roach, or he
man. That was just being out the gate. That he was being pretentious, bro. He came in here being fake. He didn't even spell you correctly. He put YU. So right there, that shit wasn't genuine. And then he talked about, but we gotta see that rematch with Roach too. So he's playing both sides of the fence, Haynes. He came in here being deceptive, and Tank picked up on it. He said, "Shut the fuck up and be a fan."
Man, whatever. He should have hollered at him in Morse code. He said, he did all that for. That's some bullshit, dog.
That's the way I see it, dog. I'm just saying, Bill. That's what I see. He spelled you wrong, so he really wasn't talking about Tank. He didn't mean it.
Hell no, that's
what I see, man. He ain't a Tank fan. He a Roach fan, man. He a Roach fan out here trying to demand that Tank go a different direction. You know, that he want to go after the Jake Paul fight. No, man, he disingenuous, deceptive, man.
So because he was typing fast and trying to hurry up and get that so he can get a little response.
Oh,
he disingenuous.
It seemed like everything else he spelled correctly, but that. Bro, everything else on the damn tweet, that shit was spelled correctly. He left out a vowel in you on purpose.
Bruh, I've never heard the level of fuckery that you're on right now.
Hey, he left out the O because Tank ain't got this O no more.
Man, Tank still got that old man. Come on, bro. That shit sitting right there, smack in the middle of his boxing ledger, man. He's still
Yeah, what's up?
unblemished, bro.
What's on the end?
I won. I won.
Yeah, I know. AEIOU. Yeah, okay.
But one thing about red means you were prevented, halted, stopped from winning that fight. A red, it's nothing in the red that holds the value higher than a 0, Bill. Nothing.
You hear
It's
that,
a
Haynes?
0.
You hear that, Haynes?
Haynes, no, I ain't lying. It's a 0 value, bro.
Right. Hey, that's basically like that. A draw to me is like a wash fight, like it never happened. So like it's basically like the fight never happened. So it doesn't add any value. It doesn't take any value away from the record. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm telling Dub. So not putting an O in you don't take away or give. So there you go.
Oh shit.
It's unfortunate, man. I can't sit up here and go into full blown protest about something that's clear as day, man.
Bro, hey, if that's clear as day to you, bro, then goddamn it, the earth, the moon done turned green and the sun done turned fucking purple. If that's perfectly clear to you,
those are unique colors that you're talking about. I like those are unique colors, man. Maybe if we actually had those entities that you're speaking on, you know, the life would be better, man. But what I'm saying is, the dude sent the text and pretended like he was a fan. You know, he said, "Love you, Tank." Okay, you can be a boxing fan and love a fighter, but also there's just subliminals that you stick in there that you laugh behind the scene.
Oh Lord, man,
you know what I'm saying?
On.
But he put a butt in there. Love you, Tank. But no, you don't tell. No, you don't say that. You don't say, "Hey, love you," but we gotta see the rematch with Roach 2. First of all, we don't know who we is, who team you on. We Roach. We want to see you rematch Roach.
Bro, hey, you know what? You can sell water to a well, bro. Because if I didn't know you from this channel,
that's why they hydrated. That's why they're able to swim long distance, dog.
Bro, hey, if there's a casual watching on the fucking on this live right now, they are going hook, line, and sinker into your bullshit right now.
Man, Javante, man, he responded correctly, man. That shit was absolute. I'm surprised he even came back with a response like this.
Hell no, bro.
He got straight to the point. Shut the F up and be a fan.
Hey Dub. I put the back sitting out. Let everybody know I'm a little group chat. You know what I'm saying? Dub got the motherfucking open panel right now, so it won't be one-sided. But you know, I got to get out of here. But you know what I'm saying, for all y'all Canelo fans, it don't matter if you're a Gambino in a El Camino. When you get to the casino, Bud and 5. And we'll holler.
For sure, man. Shout out to Bill, man. You already know.
You killing me. You killing me right now with this shit, bro. You killing me.
Unfortunately, Haynes. I think, you know, is it raining over there where you at in Oklahoma? What? You good?
Actually, it's very sunny out here. I got workers out there.
Yeah, that explains it all. A little bit of heat stroke going on.
I got heat stroke going on.
A little bit too long.
I think I might need to go to the emergency room or something.
Man, bro. You might want to get some electrolytes, and you know, if the heat is beaming over there, you might need to get some electrolytes. Might be a little bit, you know what I'm saying, nauseation going on. You know, a little bit of dizziness.
Bro, this man, bro.
You don't get that out of that. You don't get what I said out of that, bro. You don't get that.
Hell no. I mean,
so you actually think money making bug is being genuine?
You have definitely convinced me that there's a possibility of some fuckery going on, but that's not what I got the first time I read that shit though. Like,
I got that the first time I read it, man. This dude is not a Tank fan, man. He's out here trying to tell Tank something to do, and he's on the other side of Roach. He's on the other side. He's Team Roach, but he's trying to tell Tank, "Hey, love you, Tank." Okay, he can love you as a boxing fan. But we got to see the rematch for Roach. He's advocating for Team Roach.
But I think, I mean, like, you could take that as him advocating to see Tank fight great competition. Like that. Like, why can't it be that? Like, I don't understand.
Now, this Haynes, come on, man. Come on, man. You tripping.
I
can't believe you just said GREAT. I can't believe you just said great competition. You are now off 2 legitimate fights. Well, I'll say 3. Jamel Herring, Hector Luis Garcia for the title, and going the distance and to a draw with Tank. You're saying now that Lamont Roach is great?
No. And so what I would say, if I was a person that wrote this comment, I would have added Shakur and some other shit to not make it seem like what you're saying. Like that's the only reason why I could give credence to what you're saying a little bit, is because they didn't add any other names in there besides Roach. So that could make it seem like they are Roach supporters trying to get Tank back in there. But if that is a Roach supporter and they want to get Tank back in there, that's the worst mistake of their life, because Roach is as high as he's ever going to get. He's never going to beat Tank. And they don't even believe he's going to beat Tank. So I don't know why they even want to see that fight. Like, I would leave well enough alone, take that step aside money, and go make you the most amount of money you can with this draw you got. Like Pitbull losing to Tank and getting hella momentum. You got a draw with Tank. You got the most momentum you're ever going to get in your life. Just take it. I would take it, bro. Personally, I would take it.
I hear you. That's all I was saying. You make a good point about putting other names in there for clarification. If you don't put those other names in there, my interpretation is different. I'll translate it, 5 different ways. I'll try to determine, collect all the evidence. Is he a true Tank fan? I don't think this guy is a true Tank fan, man. So people looking at it like, oh, somebody hit you up on X and then Tank responded. I don't think this dude is a true Tank fan, bro.
And it could be also some previous some previous posts that he put on there to make him react like that, because I don't see him just reacting like that from the first time he's seeing a post from this dude. Like, it seems like there was some prior engagement before this that. True. Because it doesn't seem right just saying that to a fan. That doesn't seem right.
I'm about to look up this thread. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right quick. Let me see. I'm about to look up this thread, big dog. I'm gonna get down to the core of the core. I'm
about to message Blue and be like, "Where the fuck you at, bro?" I'm about to message Blue ass right now.
I sent him the link just like I sent you, man.
That nigga tripping, bro.
See, you don't allow a person to use option. Let me see where it's at. I'm trying to look up, send and retweet. So money making Bugs, he got some traction over here. I mean, he got a little traction with some of his posts. I'm trying to find the one for Tank though. Yeah, he all about the DM, helping people freaking get money and something. Okay. So that might have been about Tank shut him down too, man. Like you said, it might have been some previous conversation. Yeah. Yeah, I have to find that at a later date. Yeah, for real. I have to find that at a later date, man. But anyway, you still there, Haynes, or what? Or you left? Okay. So those of you that's that tuned in, I appreciate the open panel dropping through, man. Square 330 was in the building. BG Bug Unstop Canelo was in the building. Bill's Boot Camp was in the building. Haynes Legacy was on deck in the building. And the OG Bruce Gas Boxing Jazz, the vet, you know what I'm saying, was in the building. I appreciate y'all pulling up for the panel. No doubt about it. You already know my take on this. I look at it like it's going to be smiles and frowns every time there's a boxing topic that comes up in boxing. That's just the way it goes down. My perspective, it doesn't have to be your perspective. I just look at things. We can look at it through the different, through the lens the same way. But my interpretation of certain things is probably going to be out of bounds when we talk about the basics. Just the simple shit. I kind of go from the basics all the way up, up top, and I just kind of like break it down, try to itemize it, really scrutinize it a little bit to see, what translation am I getting? And that's the reason why I said what I said about, Tank. It's not a big deal. He is who he is. I don't really care about his fashion. That's what the youngins. I'm in my 50s, man. I don't care about what they do. I don't. I don't care what they wear and all that. That's them. They have to do that shit. But when it comes to boxing fans, chiming in on this, I think a lot of these cats are mad because they want to pretend like they support the best fighting the best. But I've heard less chatter, in my opinion, about Canelo Crawford than I heard about Canelo Errol Spence. And we're talking about 2 pound for pound greats that's about to step in the square next month. And we still have people that don't want to talk about it because they mad Crawford got the fight. Yeah, go ahead,
Bro,
Hans.
this fight has been very under advertised by our community. I don't understand what's going on. Like, what's the hate about? Like, the Spence fight. It seemed like going up especially the last month going up to the Spence fight, it was so much intensity, so much like everybody was debating. But I think a big problem is that the Canelo fans don't have many ways that Crawford loses this fight. But with Spence, before they found out that Spence couldn't beat him, like they felt that like his jab could beat him, his discipline could beat him, and things like that. But they don't have that same energy for Canelo because he doesn't even have those same attributes that Spence had to begin with. So like it's way under. It's just been. I just think it's been way under promoted, especially by the people that say they support boxing. I don't understand it.
Yeah, man. Solid point. Well said. I think our community has been a bit more reserved on speaking, actively about this topic as they did when Crawford fought on Spence. This is definitely a bigger fight than Crawford Spence. Definitely. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. This is a bigger fight, but it just seems like the community, not the shade one half of the community, but it does seem like a lot of my community. I'm not trying to speak for you, but it just seems like they don't want to support Crawford going in here fighting Canelo.
Yeah, it's really let's just be honest. Let's keep it where it's at. All the Spence fans are not putting support towards this fight. Like every person that was talking shit about Crawford, they just want to be right so bad that they're willing not to support Crawford in this moment just because he beat their favorite fighter. And I think that is so ridiculous because if Spence had won that fight and he was fighting Crawford right now, if he was fighting Canelo right now, I would be ranting and raving for Spence to beat him. Like, I don't understand why they're so disingenuous like this. Right? Like, it's crazy to me. Remember, there would be no excuses. We would give Bud his props. We would do this. We would do that. No, they're not doing any of it. So like, it shows what kind of people they are. Like, I didn't fool with them before. I definitely can't fool with them now. Like, it just is what it is.
Yeah, it is. True words. I mean, it is what it is. Shout out to Christopher White with the $5 in the Cash App. Much appreciated, brother. Thanks for always supporting me. One love to you. I agree, man. It's just, man, I haven't really digressed. And I wouldn't even say digress because in certain parts I do digress, but I'm just more so. I I take a little bit more time to speak on certain subjects that everybody else is talking about, because I look at other things leading up to now, and I'm saying to myself, if you want the best to fight the best, and this is entirely two of the best in the game of boxing, two of the best. When you talk about heavyweight, Usyk, Fury, they are considered at the top two when they fought each other. But we're talking about Bivol, Beterbiev. We're talking about when these fights come up on deck. Why does it have to be okay? Black versus black is turmoil.
Yeah.
Then you get black versus Mexican, it's still turmoil. Like I don't get it. It's supposed to be goddamn. So support what you support. That's all I'm saying.
Their moral compass is all messed up, bro. I just seen bro come in the thing. That's why I didn't finish. But their moral compass is fucked up, bro, and that's what it is. They just don't have any integrity.
My thought process on integrity when it comes to boxing. Shit, the sport itself doesn't give you a hallmark when you come in this motherfucker, man. They just say, hey, yeah, you get your license. Can you pass these medicals? Okay. And then they start putting you in a goddamn fight camp with a gym, or you got to find it on your own, and you start walking that landscape. What's good there, Gooch? How you feeling, bro? The apostles in the building.
Man, Archbishop Haynes Legacy, two of my faves, bro. Hey, I had to hit. I'm in the middle of something, but I seen that y'all was on. You opened the panel, WCS, so I'm gonna personally do this, bro. I know it's short notice. I just found out in the middle of the week. I meant to tell you the other day. The invite. You got an invite to come to the send off this Friday. I know it's short notice. I know it's short notice, but man, if we have a parade, y'all need to come. But the invite, man, you got to invite to the send off, man. I'm trying to get everybody to come if y'all can, man. Come to the invite, man. We sending Crawford out righteous.
Yeah, I know y'all are, man. I can imagine y'all always send them off. You know what I'm saying?
No, we doing it bigger and better this year, man. We was at the gym. From what I just seen, we on the other side of town. We moved on. We moving on up.
What y'all on the other side of town?
No, it's gonna be
y'all went to the white folks area.
It's gonna be an exorbitant village where it's gonna be a mix. It's gonna be a diverse of people.
Okay.
It's gonna be a diverse of people. I can't wait, man. And supposedly, from my understanding, it's gonna be some big names coming up too. That's gonna be here to do the send off. So, yeah, man. I'm trying to see who all coming through, man.
Yeah, send on my IG, man. Send me, the whatever information you got, man. It is short notice for me, for sure.
Yeah, man. But if y'all ain't never been to a send off, bro, hey, to where it was funny last send off, bro. It was surprising. They had the fake with Jake Paul and Bud. We came late. Cam, fuck with Cam, you coming late, but not just playing. But yeah, we came a little late. But Jake Paul was there. But then you had the fake Jake Paul. But what was real crazy about everything was it was like. It wasn't for Madrimal, it really wasn't like the Spence, you know what I'm saying? But this one, if y'all seen the parade, I got a feeling this is gonna be like damn near like the parade, fam. I got a feeling this one, yeah. And all I was getting at was because we popped up and seen Mudjugger Blue Blood up in this motherfucker, bro. Me and Cam was up here, Cam up here. We was fucking with Blue Blood. Y'all know I don't really fuck with niggas, bro. I want my niggas to come. I'm tired of these niggas. I want my niggas to come. Coach come through. We fucks with Coach. Coach comes through, but I want my ninjas to come. Nigga that fuck with the apostles. I want them up in here. Yeah, bro. I really do, bro. I be like, shit, man. Y'all need to come on through so we can show y'all some love, man. You know how it go, man. I need to show like how the South show me love. I want to show the South some love, man.
Yeah, I feel you, no doubt.
Man. But yeah, man, it's about to be a wonderful thing. These cats getting ready, bro. Hey, Bud went and did a blackout. You know what I'm talking about? These last 2 weeks.
Blackout. Blackout, what you mean? What's that?
Shit, ain't too many people coming in the camp right now.
Oh shit! You see? Have you seen him? Is he?
No,
You ever seen him at all?
I ain't up in that like that. But I'm just knowing that, like they saying, a lot of people. He sent the family home. You know what I'm
Who?
saying? He sent the family home, and these last couple of weeks is all about getting business. You know, they get their little kikis and ha-has in, but from my understanding, these last 2 weeks is full business. Then go
Oh
to
man,
Vegas. Then go to Vegas and just get your body ready for Vegas and get ready.
yeah. Sean Porter was saying like he went to the camp and he was like 50-50 on it. Now he talking about like he don't see how Crawford gonna lose the fight. I'm like, damn, what is he out there doing? Like, what is this man doing? Because that's like 4 people that came back out of that camp saying the same thing. Like,
Bro,
and so I don't
it's his
know what he's
hunger.
doing.
I ain't been there, I don't know. But me personally, me knowing how that ninja gets down, it's his hunger. That man showing y'all that he hungry, bro. You know what I'm saying? He hungry, bro. Matter of fact, Boom just hit me. I'm gonna see what Boom talking in a second. But yeah, I really feel. Let me ask the Archbishop, WCS.
Yeah.
When was the last fighter you seen that was intent? It was just as intense as Bud to come into the ring and want to whoop Canelo's ass. I'm gonna say Triple G.
If you're talking about who I believed was
Yeah,
Triple G, not the
that's
trash talking, not the Edgar Belangas.
no.
You
I'm
know what
talking
I'm
about
saying?
went in the ring and showed that he wanted to come in and whoop his ass.
Yeah, that have to be Triple G. It's the only way. It happened to be Triple G, man.
I don't get me wrong. I like Daniel Jacobs, but Daniel Jacobs was I'm a fight. He was half-ass fanboy. You know what I'm saying? I didn't
Yeah.
see that. You know what I'm saying? But Bud, and I'm gonna tell y'all, I watched this shit over again. It wasn't, and what's your name say? Canelo will say, "Well, Turk told Bud to do that." No, 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 no. Y'all gotta understand what happened. Y'all look at that. Who was fucking with Bud that whole time? It was Canelo fans.
Mm-hmm.
Once Canelo fans got to talking shit to Bud, and then when it came to face off, Bud just walked him down like, "I'm gonna show y'all what y'all boy is about." And
Yeah.
fuck Canelo, and fuck Canelo head up automatically because y'all see what Canelo's on. He went straight to this nigga might hit me.
He didn't give Bud the same immediate reaction he gave Caleb Plant.
Can't plant that part. And
Because
then
Caleb Plant, he tried to act like he never understood motherfucking, right? But he heard that plenty of times already.
mm-hmm. And then I looked, like I said, when I looked at it again, after the put, I mean, you know what I'm saying? Then Bud don't, you know what I'm saying, look like, but why they grabbing Bud like, nigga, don't touch me, telling the guards don't touch me.
Yeah,
And
right.
he walked the whole crew down. Like, don't touch me. But but you see who was going back and who kept going forward. I was like, damn, that's mental, bro. Anybody can say what you all want, but that's mental. That's fucking with Canelo. I don't care what anybody say. That's fucking with Canelo head. You know what I'm
I
saying? That
can't
gotta be.
imagine, not to cut you off, Gooch, I can't imagine Devin Haney's security putting hands on Bud like they did Norman grabbing his shirt. I can't imagine that. I just think Norman Jr. wizard that big motherfucker. But I think Bud would have picked that nigga up and slammed him on his head, dog.
Oh yeah, y'all would have seen hands and toes on that dude, bro. Because when he tell you
He would
don't
have picked that
touch
nigga
him,
up, man.
when he tell you don't touch him, don't touch him. You know what I'm saying? And, man, I
You
looked
see
at
the
it
way
again.
he picked up Shannon. You see the way he picked up Shannon like he
Yeah.
was a baby nigga. Like he'd have ducked that boy on his head.
He would have dunked
Man,
Shannon's
him on
way
his head,
big,
man.
bro.
I'm
And
just
see, I
hey.
try to tell people all the time, Gooch, like wrestling matters. Like I learned a long time ago how when you're a wrestler, you can manipulate the clinch. The clinch is very important, even in a street fight. The clinch is very important when it comes to inside, outside trips and just manipulating your opponent's freaking direction you want them to go. I think that's gonna play a big role with Bud because I'm not saying Canelo don't know how to wrestle. I'm just saying Bud do. And I believe just like we seen him turning Sean Porter, you know what I'm saying? When we seen him in there with Spence, not really having a problem up against the ropes. I just think Canelo is going to say, damn, he's stronger than I thought.
Yeah, man. They underestimate me. They underestimate me.
I'm just waiting for like Blue said, bro. For Canelo to hit him and then to stick his tongue out. Oh my god, bro! If that happens, it's nasty. It's gonna be nasty after that point.
You know, that's the wild part. You mentioned that, Haynes, because I was telling somebody not too long ago. I said I haven't seen a fight where somebody made Bud stick his tongue out. When the last time you seen that shit? Jose Benavidez, who? Igis
Kavalauskas, I think.
Yeah, I haven't seen anybody make him stick his tongue out at him, man.
Hold on, no, did he do it in Avanesian? No.
I don't know about that, man. I haven't seen him do it in a minute.
Did he do it with Madrimov? And now you got me thinking, did he do it with Madrimov? Because he surely didn't do it with Earl.
Madrimov didn't make him do that, dog.
He surely didn't do it with Earl. So yeah,
no, he didn't do it with Earl.
It's been a minute. Okay, I'm gonna tell y'all because some of us in Omaha, this is how we feel.
Shout out Shaw News Boxing, man. News by Shaw News, Sauce Experience, Team Tucker Official. What's good?
News. This is what some of us feel. Some of my guys, we were chopping it up last couple of days, and we was and so I had to make a non-believer believe. Anybody know Houston Alexander when he was knocking ninjas out in UFC? Yeah. Okay, Bud was sparring him then. Now I understand people say it's sparring, but if anybody, from my understanding, if anybody been in Bud's sparring sessions, man, sometimes those sparring sessions ain't just sparring. From my understanding, let's just look at it like this. They saying that Lester Martinez was getting concussions off of sparring. Come on, fam. Them ain't sparring sessions. I'm just saying if that's true. I don't know how true it is, but that was the rumors, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Ask Bradley. Bradley said, "Nigga, he was in there fucking him up, bro." Like,
okay.
So Bradley, it wasn't just no normal sparring session with him. He was tatting that boy.
I'm glad you mentioned that name. So you just made me lose train of thought because you said him. Have y'all noticed his tone of the fight now? Y'all see how he switched up now? At first, he was like, it's 50-50. And I just think size, but don't. I guess he went to Kent and seen what happened at Bud Kent, fam. I've been hearing a different tone, fam. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, that's Omar from Sinners, bro. I mean, he had to be convinced, bro.
He said,
for real, he turned into Omar shit. He sounds just like him. I tell you, he ain't be no Bud. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
Right.
Hey, bro.
Not to call Timothy out his name because you know.
Till went to the camp and seen something just like Sean Porter. Sean Porter was like, listen to Sean. I need to get them clips. I was listening to Sean Porter. It's 50-50. It's 50-50. Them niggas come back from that camp. They like, man, look. I don't know what y'all talking about, but man, look, that man look good.
50-50, my eyes, no more shit. That's what he's saying. I mean, sparring can convince you of a lot of shit now.
Let's go here. Then what he's doing? Look what else he's doing in WCS. He's showing you ninjas. He's giving y'all a week or two of like, nigga, this is what I'm doing this year. This is how I'm doing this. We didn't see that with Spence. If we didn't see that with Spence, oh, this has been great. But you see, he got his channel popping a little bit. It ain't popping. It ain't popping like it should. Like I think it should. It should be hitting about, you know, saying 1.5 to 2.5. I mean, 100, 200 to 100, 150 to 200. You know what I'm saying? 1,000 subscribers by now. But I think after the Canelo fight, I think they gon' you know what I'm saying? They gonna jump on it. I'm hoping. I also said this, WCS. I don't know if you was listening, because niggas was on my neck behind it, but it also came out. Do you see who the judges are?
Oh yeah, this is nasty.
Go ahead, I'm listening.
You know, Tim Cheatham is one of the judges.
Yeah, that's a regular Vegas vet though.
Yeah, I understand.
What about Cheatham and his boy? What's his name?
I just let me.
Who are the other two?
It's Because I played it on my show the other
He
day.
usually have his boy with him too, Cheatham and his boy Steinfeld, or
I think Steinfeld is one of them.
Steve Weisfeld or whatever.
I think. Okay, let me see. Let me get the judges.
Those are veteran Vegas judges right there.
And they also veteran Canelo judges.
I
said they also veteran Canelo judges, man. Tim Cheeto love him some Canelo. I don't think I never seen Tim Cheeto have Canelo losing, bro.
Okay, so I'm glad you
round.
mentioned that. I'm gonna look some up right quick.
But I think Bud already said that he going in there thinking he's 2 rounds down. So like,
no, he said
he's not
four
going
rounds. No, him and Bomac are saying 4 rounds down already, fam.
Okay, so if he's going in there with that attitude, bro, like, shit, no rounds off.
Yeah. So I'm looking at the Canelo. I'm looking at the Canelo Bivol fight, and they had Tim Cheatham and his boy Steve Weisfeld and David Moretti. Those are the 3 right there.
Okay,
those are the 3 right there. Now
it's Steve Weisfeld and hold on, I'm about to pull it up.
Steve
right now.
Weisfeld and Cheatham and Moretti scored it all the same, 115, 113.
Nasty.
And that was for Bivol.
But we all know Canelo didn't win that many rounds, so it was
correct.
The scorecard was very
yeah, it was fucked up. Yeah.
So imagine if Canelo would have just won 3 rounds.
Okay, here it is. It's Tim Cheatham, Steve Weisfeld, and Max DeLuca.
Yeah, Max DeLuca in there. That's another name.
He's a wobbler. I call. He's a wobbler. But you got Cheatham and Steve Weisfeld, bro. But down
Cheatham and Weisfeld, they aces, man. They boys, man.
Hey, Bud down 4-4 already, fam. But I
don't look at it like that though. To be honest with you, Gooch. I look at Crawford as being something different. When it comes to a dynamic like that, I do, because if you're talking about him and Bomac said they don't give a damn about no rehydration clause. You either great, you either good or you great. So you can put all the judges in there you want. When it comes down to it, Crawford's gonna have to show them how special he truly is. I don't really look at the judges because we've been there before. We've been there with the Canelo and Triple G fight. We had Atlanta Bird there. And the shit went to a draw. It is what it is. But the way you can just eliminate a motherfucking is you dominate. You said he said then dominate Canelo to a motherfucking decision or via stoppage. You don't have to worry about no cards, because the fans are gonna come to a point. Nah, Crawford won this, period. What the judges are talking about.
But you gotta think. He got a split decision with Mayweather when Mayweather didn't lose a round.
I know. But look, there's been 2 fights, Haynes, that Canelo lost. So it's not impossible for him to lose.
No, we just got to lose.
Do you say that Crawford is less of a fighter than Bivol and freaking Floyd when it comes to IQ at this point in his career? I don't.
Yeah, I agree with you.
I'm getting the most seasoned Canelo Alvarez in his weight class. And I forget that 15-year-old shit. You got the season. It's not the one that fought Floyd. This is the most seasoned one. He's been in there with Bivol. I think Crawford's boxing IQ is better than both of them.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I'm just saying. I just think he's that guy.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, because I see it like this. I'm gonna say it on everybody panel until September 13th and after, because I'll tell y'all and y'all tell me if I was right on September 14th. But I always will say, I've been saying it since before the fight, Canelo along with Earl Spence, since y'all want to put them fans out here, since y'all fans like to listen and talk shit, has problems with southpaws. Y'all gotta understand that. Has a power with southpaws. Then you gotta understand Bud's reach. Then with the cherry on top is the IQ. Y'all show me something different, man. Y'all show me something. Y'all show me something what Canelo gonna do different. Because Canelo ain't never switched up. You never know what Bud's doing.
Correct. That's a fact. That's true. That's true facts.
Never the same fight twice. Yes. Yeah.
I mean,
Gucci.
you know, the one thing they do talk about Gooch that is a commonality with Bud is his size. They still in this conundrum that he's at 135. So they always say, "Oh, he's too small. He's too small. He's too small." Okay, let him be small. Let us go to the weigh-ins and let's see how the fight play out. Because boxing IQ, a small motherfucker can go in there and still outwork and outbox and outsmart a bigger fighter. It's happened. It's gonna be a test of wheels from the trainers and the fighters. It's gonna be the IQ of the trainers too that plays a significant role in this fight.
Yeah, that win definitely goes to Bud because he got three people watching. So that's definitely an advantage for Bud.
I mean, he got
who started this bigger fighter narrative? Who started that shit?
What you mean?
Where is he bigger at? How is he bigger?
We just saying at that.
He may be a little wider. He may be a little thicker, but he's not bigger. He's 5'7". Bud is 5'8". He's not that much bigger. Now he been up there taking shots from bigger dudes. That doesn't make him the bigger guy. I don't understand where people get that from.
It's a narrative, bro. It's a narrative they're trying to push.
Weird, man. It makes no sense. They both about the same size guy. People forget Canelo started at 140. I mean, they about the same size dude. Act like Bud walks around all the time at 135 or 140 or 147. No, they're about the same size, man. This fight is not going to be as difficult as people think it's going to be.
I mean, you on a Bud channel, so you know we agree.
No, I'm just saying I ain't tripping. Hey, look, I got my ticket already, so I'll be there. I got my ticket already. I'm gonna be posted up. I'm in section 315. I'm right eye level with the big TV, so I'm gonna be right there.
And there's a narrative going around talking about the fight ain't sold out.
Go try to buy tickets from the from Allegiant Stadium and see if it's sold out. But you got to buy your ticket. All the tickets out now is resale tickets. You can't buy nothing but resale.
People
and those are going fast. Like, it's going to be about. Now I don't know if it's going to be the place holds. Allegiant Stadium holds 65,000 for football. I don't know what it holds for boxing, but I think it's going to be at least maybe 50,000 to 60,000 people there for sure. It's going to be a big crowd.
Yeah, this is going to be.
So as we all know, once you put a boxing ring in there, it increases the capacity.
Yeah, I can't wait till the day after so I can go on every Spanish platform and smash. I'm talking about I'm putting dubs on everything, bro. I promise.
I'm only gonna be putting words. I'm only gonna be putting 2 words in people's chats. What now? What now?
Canelo was high. Canelo was high. Canelo was sleepy when he got in the ring.
He was old. He had 70 fights, bro. He was old. He was past it. Come on, man. Bro. The dude is 34 years old. How is he too old?
He ate too many cinnamon biscuits before the fight. Like, bro, what the fuck out of here, bro? Nah, bro. I'm not trying to hear no excuses. I don't want to hear shit. Nigga, this fight been in the making for a whole year, bro. Canelo had a whole year to do his homework on Bud, which is hard to do because he don't fight the same fight twice. So, yeah, there's a blueprint on Canelo that has been like WCS eloquently said that has been used, and 3 fighters actually have maximized on that blueprint. Triple G.
Do you guys?
Hey, fellas, I'll be right back.
Do you give Laura the win?
Yeah, I think Laura won that fight, bro.
I looked at the fight like 3 times. And I thought he was winning the fight, but he took his foot off the gas.
Yeah, I agree with that too. But I
Yeah, you
think
got to
Lauren
press
is
that
not.
dude out. The one thing to beat Canelo like Bivol did, you got to press him out. You got to just go ahead and beat him up and press him out. Because you're going into the fight 2 rounds down before it starts.
Yeah, the audacity of them giving them first 4 rounds to Canelo was just against Bivol was just blasphemy to boxing. Like, oh my God, that was terrible. Like, oh. It's like they weren't even looking at the fight, and they was just writing 10, 10, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10, 9, 10, 9. Okay, now let's watch the fight. Like, what the fuck out of here, bro? Like, no. Like WCS said, Crawford gonna have to go in there and just dominate every round and not let him corner him and get off those shots that he's not even hitting he's not even getting any shots in cleanly. But they're giving him points for throwing 1,000 punches. But he's not even that Canelo anymore, throwing all those punches.
No, he don't do that no more. And the thing is, he's a one-shot guy. Now, I don't see no one-shot fighter beating Bud. He throws 1 heavy shot, 2 little pawn jabs, and a heavy shot. That's all he does. He does the same thing. Repeat, rinse, repeat, rinse, repeat. He does the same thing.
And another thing, people are misconstruing Bud's intentions, because he specifically said that I'm going up to fight Canelo because Canelo is a fighter I believe I can beat at 168. It's not like he didn't say he's going to go up there and fight Benavidez or anybody else. Canelo is is the same size as him. Benavidez will blow up to 200 pounds and be twice Bud's size. Like, no, bro. Like, in a street fight, I think he'll get on Benavidez, but it's a boxing match, bro. Like, even though I think he might win against Benavidez, it's a harder task than fighting Canelo. Like, and I don't see a reason for him to do it, because there's not going to be the good enough money in it. There's not going to be.
You went to school, right? You went to school, right?
Yeah.
It's basic physics, bro. Benavidez is too big. David Morrell is too big. You're not too big. I can beat you.
Facts. Because Crawford still holds to the saying that there's weight classes for a reason. So there's something special about this situation that's making him go fight Canelo. I don't think if Benavidez was the champ at 168 that he would go try to go get those belts from him. I don't think he would.
Say what now? Say it again.
If Benavidez was undisputed at 68, I don't think he would try to go get that fight.
No, because it's not a fight. It's not a winnable fight. It's not a winnable fight. It's not. He's too big. He's too big a guy. It doesn't make any sense. It's not. It's a stupid fight.
I mean,
that's the thing that people don't give Bud credit for. Is he's not a dumbass. Well, that's not stupid. It's just like when Canelo thought he was cherry picking Bivol. You stupid. That dude is too big for you. But take your stupid ass up there anyway. He's gonna beat the shit out of you.
Facts. What'd you say, WCS? I didn't hear what you said.
Yeah, I was just saying Bivol and Benavidez somewhat the same presentation that Canelo would get. You know, if he was to fight Benavidez. Bivol is big too, with hand speed, can box. You know, I mean, Bivol defeated a bigger Zerto, and Zerto came in there looking big, like he was a cruiserweight. But
Zerto was 215 for that fight and got his ass whooped.
Yeah, you know, Bivol hand speed, boxing IQ, man, was just too much for Zerto. So it'd be somewhat the same way if he faced Benavidez. But for Crawford, you know, they're gonna say what they gotta say until they see it happen in real time. That's it.
Yeah. But that was the biggest problem with Bivol. Bivol was just too goddamn big. He couldn't hurt Bivol. Biff was walking through all that shit in the stomach. Shit ain't nothing, man. Get your little ass on here. Come on. You're too little, man. What the fuck you come up here for? That's why at the end of the fight, they asked him, do you give yourself credit for this win? He said, no. They said, why? He said, because he doesn't belong here.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, he's too little. He shouldn't be up here. So, of course, Bud's not going to try to fight no Benavidez or no Morrell. Why would I do that? Bivol, why would I do that? Them dudes is too big for me. I'm fighting them dudes. But I can beat you. And don't worry about them. I can beat your ass.
Yeah, but yeah, I've been on an hour and a half, man. I'm about to get up out of here. Appreciate you pulling up.
All right, man. Cool. I'm watching the rest of the football game. Y'all have a good day.
Yeah, you do the same, man. Yeah. Shout out to the house chat and the MF game, man. Especially you, Haynes, when it comes down to it. You made some solid points, man. But you know, in reality, we just have to wait and see what actually happens in the next couple of weeks, because the fight is damn near 3 weeks out. Yeah, 3 weeks out now.
Yeah, 3 weeks.
We down to the 20s. We down in the 20 some days left. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna see. That was a knowing who the refs are. Yeah, you know, Crawford's gonna have to go in there and make it definitive, for real.
And if they steal it from them, we still gonna call them undisputed. So like, it's not.
I'm not even thinking like that, man. I know what you're talking about. I know what you think.
Yeah, but like, I'm not gonna put that in the air either, bro. Like that, we need to, you know, Crawford gonna go in there and dominate. That's what I mean. I truly believe that's what's gonna happen, bro. I don't see Canelo having the footwork to keep up with Bud for 12 rounds, bro. I just don't see it. And and he's known to gas out. I've never seen Crawford gas out ever in the history of me watching him. Like, so the last 12 rounds, the last 6 rounds, Canelo starts throwing less punches, and then Crawford just gonna be throwing the same amount, if more punches, and we're gonna see Crawford with his hand raised. Hopefully it's by knockout, so there's no controversy, because everybody's saying that he can't hurt him, and that's crazy because it only takes so many pounds of pressure to knock someone out. So like, and your chin is not something that you can work, that you can build muscle on. So I mean, rolling with punches with dudes that you coming from a lower weight class, you can see every punch coming, is an easier thing to roll with the punches when you see them coming. But if you don't see them coming from different angles, then that's the shot that's gonna drop you, the one that you don't see coming. So I don't see why people don't think that Crawford could hurt him. It's crazy.
Yeah, it's gonna be wild, man. Like I said, I'm just disappointed at the lack of buzz that's popping off about it, but it shall get more interesting coming up. Real talk. And it's going to be definitely interesting now that we know Steve Weisfeld and Dave Moretti is on the freaking referees rosters. That's going to be, Crawford got to go in there and make it definitive, for real. He got to make it cut and dry, concise. No freaking, don't leave no room for them to come in here and rob him.
Yeah, and the best thing he can do is to lower Canelo's punch output with that stab jab. And I think that would help a lot.
Yeah. I got to bounce, big dog.
All right,
the time on deck. The time on deck is 1 hour and 35 minutes just for you all that's tuned in. just for Haynes Records, Haynes Legacy Records. I was on 1.5. You know what I'm saying? Hey, what you got to say to the listeners out there, man?
Shout out to Blue, man. Blue, where the hell was you at? You told me yesterday you was coming on, and your ass was supposed to be here and you wasn't. You missed the panel, and that's your ass when I talk to you, because we definitely wanted to hear you talk about Tank, how much your hating ass, but
yeah, we definitely want to hear Blue, man. For real. Man, shout out to Haynes, man. Always supporting the channel, man. Salute.
All right, man.
God bless you and the family, big dog. And we should do it again, man. Much appreciated.
Yes, sir.
All right, God bless, bro.